Hey, good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight on 20 Sides Every Story. We are back playing Dolmenwood tonight. I'll be the GM for the session. I'm Alex, and I am joined here by Ryan playing Sir Geoffrey the Knight, Winston playing Silver the Elf, Moreen playing Lillibeth the Hunter, and Chris playing Thomas the Bard. We are missing Issac, who plays Friar Fitzpatrick, and Dawson, who plays Topsy the Grimalkin. But we will definitely incorporate their characters' absences into the story when they're back next time. So let's just get right into things here. Last time we played, the brass tacks of it, like kind of the last things that happened on the 16th of Braghold. You headed out on a frosty, chill autumn day with a cart full of wine and spirits to be delivered on behalf of the village of Prigwort to the Earl of Yellow. I don't think it was dictated to you directly why this bounty is being delivered to the Earl of Yellow, but some rumors and things that had been suggested to you, impressed upon you, that Prigwort pays fealty to the Earl of Yellow, a Fey Lord who, I don't know, it's a fairy protection racket, it would seem. They deliver wine and alcohol, which is the prized export of Prigwort, to the fairy lord, and he provides some protection of some sort. The nature of that we don't really understand or know much about, but that seems to be the sum of it. As the party started to head into the wood, lugging this cart full of barrels, lumbering probably very slowly through the forest, you caught sight of a majestic-looking elk with a golden fur coat and a very impressive, widespread set of antlers. And it was huge. It was accompanied by a couple of deer, and the elk itself was, I don't remember exactly what I said, 6-7 feet tall. It was at least a foot or two taller than the smaller deer around it, unnaturally so. Lillibeth saw the opportunity, had been looking for a prized, something impressive to be able to fell with her bow, and decided to track it through the woods, and was accompanied by Geoffrey, Silver, and Thomas. We've got some player absences, so we have contrived for ourselves a explanation for why Friar Fitzpatrick and Topsy are not around, and that is because to go on the hunt, the cart was probably going to be a liability, and kind of difficult to probably navigate this cart through the woods while you're searching for who you're trying to deliver it to. So it kind of makes sense that maybe it was parked while the rest of the group tried to locate these yellow knights that you were looking for. And so the hunt was on. You started to move through the woods, the tangle of the forest, and in doing so, you got hopelessly lost. In Foundry, you're going to see that your token is located in a spot. Maybe you're there, maybe you're not. You don't know. You can't rely on the map going forward. It's just a nice visual because I've got nothing else to put up on the screen for the session other than, I don't know. But you're unclear where you are as we are opening. Basically, you've been traveling and wandering around, passing by similar looking landmarks maybe for the past couple of hours, and you realize you have no idea how to get back to the others. One thing that is probably notable is the wood that you had been leading yourselves through initially had sort of this strange phenomenon, right? Like there was like kind of these golden halos that kind of were adrift in the wood, probably gives it the name referred to as the yellow wood or the golden wood. And where you are currently, you're not seeing that phenomenon anymore. So that those golden halos and everything, like you're probably not in that same location anymore. And you have failed to pick back up on them to get back to that area. So the daylight is becoming short. It is late autumn. We're almost to winter, so it's probably about maybe 5 p.m., 6 p.m. right now. and you can tell that if you don't hunker down, get some campfire wood going, you're going to be stuck in the dark here pretty quick.
Well, then I guess we should. I am so frustrated. I never get lost, but we're lost.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Lillibeth, if this is, as I suspect, probably fairy influenced. I would not be surprised to see a mortal getting lost. It's definitely not the first time it's happened, even a seasoned huntress as yourself.
Are you lost? You're not mortal. Are we lost with you, or are you lost with us?
Are you accusing me of intentionally getting us lost just for fun?
Well,
just because I'm an elf? No, I'm actually lost as well. And as you might be surprised to hear, not all fairy lords operate the same way. My lord is a little more mercurial, as you know, less fanciful. I'm lost.
For a golden over this way. Just do we have to camp just now? I mean, I swear it's right around this corner. I know it is.
Geoffrey,
Yeah, we're going to camp right now. We have followed you around this corner and under this barrow and through this kingdom. I don't know, Geoffrey.
I guess you're
Let's
right.
put it to the vote. Should we?
I'm tired of walking.
We need to rest.
I'm tired of walking.
I'm gonna have to camp without my brother's cooking. This is awful.
Well, we'll do our poor best to do as well as we might have with somebody who could forage and find really delicious food. We don't even have Topsy to scare up anything.
Nope.
Okay, so how do we do this again?
So we got four of you. We need one person to help prepare the campsite. So one person needs to stay back, clear enough area that you can have a comfortable camp and fire and such. We need at least one person to go and fetch water for the group. That's an automatic successful, they could fill up all the wineskins or water skins and everything. And then you're left with two people probably to fetch firewood.
I'll stay back and make camp.
I'm going to definitely be one of the... You're going to get water?
I'll get water.
Okay. We'll get the firewood, and you can keep an eye out for any more golden things that you see. And we should definitely mark down the direction, but I don't think we should go on. So that's what we'll do. We have to do a roll for the firewood, though, right?
You do have to do a roll for the firewood, and that roll would be a D6.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, thank you, Percy, for the sub. Thanks for subscribing to us for 45 months in a row. That's awesome.
Okay, so I rolled a 3.
So you rolled a 3, and Geoffrey, how many?
4.
4. Okay. So you are mostly covered through the night. You got 7 hours of firewood. And then you're going to build your fire. It is frosty and chill, but I don't believe that incurs a penalty for making the fire. Let me just double check that. No penalty. So you're going to be okay to make your camp. What are you guys doing for food here tonight?
Well, we have iron rations we can boil. Doesn't sound very good. Don't think I have anything else in my pack. Let me check.
Yeah, if we're looking for firewood and other stuff, I guess we don't have time to do anything else. So I guess we're just gonna have to probably do the iron rations thing, right?
Yeah, I guess like the biggest question with the food is if you've got like the Friar has like all these pots and pans and everything that he carries around with him. Like, I don't know if any of you, maybe one of you does. I don't know.
I have a tinderbox.
Well,
that's
I guess a question on iron rations. Are they? I was assuming they were kind of like ready to eat.
Yeah, right.
Like out of the. I mean, maybe not the best food to eat, but.
Yep, it's like dried. It's preserved.
Stuff.
Yep. So you don't have to cook them, but if someone had something that they were looking to cook, you just would have to have the materials to do it.
Yeah,
I don't think I have anything to.
I got one ration.
I have more than that I can share.
I must have given mine to Topsy or something because I don't have a single one.
Okay, so I have, and I have Apu. So you guys, we have to be careful doing this because as soon as he sees where I have them, they will be gone. So let's figure this out. Actually, he has to do. Apu, I need you to stay here with the pack. Okay, don't lose sight of the pack, and don't take the pack anywhere with you so you can cannot lose sight of the pack. In other words, stay right here and stay with the pack, okay?
God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't eat
But
the
you have to
food.
give it back when I ask for it.
Mhm.
Thank you. So I'm just going to go ahead and one by one, anybody who doesn't have iron rations, I will give you the iron rations, which I have kept on my person so that Apu couldn't steal every bit of food that we have on a regular basis.
I ate mine, so I'm covered.
Okay. So I guess Geoffrey, and that's it.
I wouldn't have my rations on me. They'd be in the wagon, more than likely.
Okay, so I have given you rations as well. So that's 2 and then 1 for me.
Sounds good.
I've got 7 left.
All right. So you got food. Any camaraderie happening?
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
All right. You
I'll
could.
play some music and try and liven our spirits for being lost. What do I roll here?
You make a charisma check, rolling under charisma.
I rolled a 10. Charisma 17.
Okay, so everyone's going to get a bonus on their Constitution check required to rest this evening. I guess one more procedural thing before we go into like RP stuff. Watch rotation for the night. Basically, with 4 of you, 1 person each would have to take a shift.
I'll take first.
I'll take last.
I'll take second.
The decision is made.
All right. So, as you are chewing down on your iron rations, a rare thing for this group, given usually the Friar is cooking you up something from his foraged goods throughout the day. Is there any conversation that the group wishes to attend to?
I'd like to just say I don't see any real. I mean, we're lost. I think we should try to get back and find the Friar and Topsy. I'm not certain how we got so lost, though. So, Geoffrey, did you see any of those halos or glimpses of light that you were thinking you were seeing before?
I don't think so. But it's getting dark, so it's hard to tell. You know, what you can see it glistening through the tops of the trees, and with the sun going down, I haven't seen anything.
Well, perhaps the smoke could help clear our minds. I propose we share a pipe tonight.
All of us?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, well, I mean, I have my own pipe. I don't know if everyone has a pipe or not.
I've never
could-
tried it yet. So,
Oh, really?
no, not in all of our adventures. I have not yet tried a pipe.
It's quite nice.
What's our
Yeah.
tobacco? It's like Dobie something.
You had the old Dobie? I think that's
Old
what
Dobie.
I think that's what Ryan said
Old
he had.
Yep, that's what I have. Old Dobie.
How confident are you, Lillibeth, that you can backtrack to the wagon?
Right now?
Well, not right at this moment, but I mean, I would
I
think that we
think-
would be lost for a week out here or anything.
Oh, I don't think we'll be lost for a week. I don't even think that we'll be lost for longer than it takes to sort of get our bearings in the morning. If this was to keep us from tracking the elk, he's long gone. If it's to keep us lost, then I can't guarantee that. I don't know. But if we're just relying on us, I think we can count on being back sometime tomorrow. I hope. I know that's not very confident, but that's what I got.
Well, I would think where we are when we left the road, did we head north?
You would have headed north, yes.
Okay. So as long, I suppose, in the morning that we're certain which way south is, you would think we would run into the road at some point. Yes?
Yes. I mean, by dead reckoning, we should be able to figure this out.
Yeah.
So I think trying a pipe right now seems like a really good idea.
Drugs are usually the answer.
All right.
Not had very good luck with alcohol. So, but Friar seems such a happy person.
As some of you are rustling around in your bags trying to grab pipes and pipe leaf and such, the fire's going, kind of warming the air. It's very chill, it's probably close to freezing temperatures. So this fire is very much needed this evening. It's the only thing that's giving you any comfort without any warmth coming from your meal or anything like that. But you're looking forward to attending to the sweet aroma of that pipe leaf when your nostrils just flare because you're picking up on this like really acrid scent that just kind of wafts through the air and seems to kind of almost linger on the campsite. Just not quite nauseating, but it's almost like, being downwind from the dump or something. There's just this rotten kind of smell on the air.
Rotten, sickly, Swedish kind of smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like death?
Nah, not quite like death, but just foul.
Is it like rotten food, fungus?
Yeah, like rotten, kind of like rotten plant material, perhaps.
I'm looking at a picture of the Green Man. I hope it's the Green Man. The Green Man. He's smoking his pipe. He looks so happy and friendly.
Along with the smell, do I hear anything
You kind of
on
hone
the
in,
breeze?
listening on the breeze, and you think you hear oddly the sound of like pipe music, very faintly, but like when you listen on the wind, it feels like it's kind of being carried, almost like the sound is being carried from that same direction that the smell is coming from.
Do you all hear that?
Yes.
And you all have to kind of strain to hear it, but when it's pointed out to you, you also hear it. And maybe like light chattering. You can't pick out language. It's very, very faint, very, very far away.
Should we
Yes.
try and yes?
We should. Whatever you're going to suggest. So I'll stand up. I'll tuck my pipe back in my bag. I'll go get my drunk sword.
I'm going to try and be as stealthy as I possibly can be. So I'm going to do a stealth check, which for me in the wilderness is a 3 in 6 chance of moving stealthily.
Okay.
We're already prepared for camping, right? Like, so out of our armor and all that stuff, I would assume.
Probably.
Cold. I'm not taking my armor.
Well, maybe not at this point. I mean, we weren't bedded down. We were just kind of sitting around, so we probably would, But I don't do that well seeing at nighttime. How many torches do we have?
I still got oil and a lantern. Could throw the lantern on and then set it down on the ground if we really need to. So that's what I'll do, Alex. I'll hold the lantern, kind of have my big sword in the other hand, and just kind of carry it since I know everyone else has got their hands full. And I've got 6 oil flasks, so I think I'm pretty solid for a while.
Okay. And
Do we have any of our dogs with us?
Floor's with Gilly's with us. I would, because she came with me, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I was in charge of a dog, so I wouldn't.
Well, Gilly's the hunting dog, so I would have had her come with me to help.
Yeah, and see, like the Lich Hound, Saint Bernard, I think he's back with the Friar and Topsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
King Wenceslas is kind of a prissy dog, so definitely in a jester costume, sitting on a pillow in the cart. So.
He's in a purse somewhere.
Okay.
so we got one dog with the group.
Yeah.
So the group is planning to move forward. Are you keeping the campfire lit?
I think
we,
so, right?
yeah.
Or do we put it out?
I don't think we should. I mean, I'm in the opinion that we didn't get a lot of campfire. It's cold. I'm worried about having to restart it. And if anything, if it's a distraction, that could be good for us.
Fair enough.
All right. And then you are, the 4 of you, dog and monkey, all headed in the direction of this sound.
Well, that's a great question. Because would we leave the dog and Abu, would we leave Gilly and Abu back at the campfire to watch things? That would put them in a lot of danger potentially.
I don't trust Apu to watch things. I think if we leave Apu there, Apu's gonna get into our stuff.
Yep.
That's probably true.
Maybe the dog could watch Apu.
Okay, so
Okay, this is a lot of purpose planning.
okay, so you are bringing everyone with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you are moving ahead and you are trekking through the woods.
And
It
I
is-
needed to do my stealth check.
Well, you could do a stealth check if I ask you to do one.
Okay. I'll do it
I
then.
got the intent, but you're kind of with the whole group here, and
You're not
I got
stealthy.
it. You're sneaking through the woods with your lantern and such. You are trekking through, and like again, it's probably like 8 p.m. on a fall night, so it's dark. You've got the glow of your camp kind of fading behind you as you're crunching along, and this is a pretty dense forest, so you're kind of having to really slow down and take your time as the lantern's catching on brush and things that are causing you to have obstacles. Oh, Casey's redeeming a rumor that dogs
you,
can't look
Casey.
up. Okay.
Okay.
They can't. They can't look up. It's true. That's not a rumor. That's real.
Gilly would never look up. She would always have her nose to the ground.
It's a thought that you all have as you're moving forward, and as you make observations of Gilly. Gilly is definitely looking straight ahead as you're trekking forward. And we also have Kevin just got the DM a reroll. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Do I have a little tracker on here? I do. Okay. I will get that updated. As you guys, thank you, Kevin. As you guys are moving forward, the smell is getting more palatable. It is starting to become, you know that you're heading in the right direction because you're questioning choices that you're making moving forward. But also, as foul as the smells are, the sounds that you are hearing are very merry. And there is music that you are hearing and laughter, and these high-pitched voices. And Geoffrey, you're kind of getting some memories, such as they are, whatever memories you have of partying with the wood grew.
How to do the wood grew dance?
Yep.
Everything. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna show them how to do it.
And as you are approaching, pretty soon you're seeing some light. There seems to be maybe multiple campfires up ahead. Would you like to move closer?
I think so.
Multiple voices. So you are guessing there's got to be probably at least a dozen or so.
Maybe we should move forward cautiously and listen to see if we can pick out any conversations, perhaps.
Perhaps.
All right.
Have you had dealings with these before, Sir Geoffrey?
I've partied with some wood grew. I had a good time. I remember being really hungover, and I remember the dance, but that's about it. I don't remember why or how I ended up partying with wood grew. I think I woke up in the middle of the night hearing a lady's voice or something.
That
That would have fit my bill back in the day.
yeah, right.
You've grown so much since then. But as you move forward and you take a gander, there is a clearing, and you can confirm that there is maybe about 13 or so wood grew that you spot kind of all around, maybe 3 distinct fires going, and you can see there's a number of wood grew. We'll say there's 2, a pair of wood grew. They're playing pan flute together and creating kind of a merry atmosphere. A number of the other wood grew are sitting around their campfires, laughing, drinking. They've all got drinking vessels of one kind or another, and they seem to be just going to town. A couple of them smoking. But should I show you the picture before I give you the description? I think so. I need to give you the picture so you know that I did not invent this.
Okay.
Okay.
But there is one wood grew that I have not described to you who is doing something sort of unseemly atop a really tall gray mound at the center of this party.
Ah,
Hmm.
it's painful.
He's pushing.
Is this
Oh,
a
geez.
celebratory event for?
Oh, jeez.
For the people that
Is
are
this-
listening and it's on the podcast, I just showed an image of a wood grew with their pants down to their ankles, ass out, standing on top of a mound of gray matter that almost looks like a mound of pudding or mashed potatoes or something. But
Is it, Alex, is this wood grew guano?
it is.
Okay.
It
That's what I
is.
thought.
Being Dolmenwood,
Is this how you
first question I asked is it magical?
do?
Would you
You,
like
do you
me to-
recall this from your party, Sir Geoffrey? Do you do anything like that?
No, I don't. This is.
It's new to you.
Oh God, is it new to me? This is awful. This is
Well,
awful.
It
This
is.
is not what I recall. This
To be
is,
fair, it's
I
not
don't know
like
if the
human.
dance is gonna help us here, guys.
Perhaps are these things violent? If we just went back to camp.
Thomas, if we were having a party in the woods and Sir Geoffrey went to a pit that we had dug out to relieve himself, would we attack the first person who came to camp? Of course, these are Woodgrew.
I'm not
listen,
suggesting we
Hart-
attack them. I just say
party
we
hard. This could just
don't
be,
disturb
what
them.
This could just be the aftermath of a hearty Woodgrew party, like I've had too much whiskey, and it's
I mean, it's better it's all in one location as opposed to like
now
Run around.
we hear a lot of voices, but are they all like around him cheering or something, or what is going like?
He's not really the focus of anything. He's just up there doing his thing.
He's just over there
Yeah.
doing it.
I guess you've discovered
really-
why dogs don't look up, because if you do, you might be staring at a little bit of business coming down on you.
Clearly, this is what we're smelling. Like, there's no
There's no question.
As soon as we look, it's like particles from that are in my nose.
Yep.
And it's like,
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna call it. The Woodgrew's nowhere there because Geoffrey is violently vomiting everywhere, really loud and retching. Like, it's just happening. There's no way around it. As soon as he realizes that physically particles from that have to be in his nose to smell it, he just starts vomiting.
and throat.
Brave Sir Geoffrey.
like gut-wrenchingly loud.
Oh,
Like
God.
heaving.
I'd like to observe how much guano is expelled by this particular Woodgrew.
Scientific.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm comparing it to the pile that he's standing on, so I'm trying to like imagine like he's just like 100 Woodgrew over.
oh yeah, like this is a communal effort over a long period of time.
Okay, that's helpful. to know.
Generations of Woodgrew have contributed to this monument of Woodgrew society.
Find out.
So
Are these technically monsters?
Ooh, I think they're demi-fae, right?
I mean, they're
Mhm.
demi-fae. They're sort of akin to goblins, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious. I have a monster lore.
Okay.
Based on their appearance, it's a myth and folklore. I can attempt, more or less just to try and figure out why. I mean, really, that's what's going through my mind is why.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that check, and if it's successful, I'll tell you something.
Right. Let's see. A 4 and 6, it says. So on a 4, 5, or 6, is that
Yeah.
is that how that works? A 4.
So you've heard of Woodgrew a bit, and they're definitely communal creatures, but you're not privy to any cultural reason that they would be doing this, unless it's like a practice of like these specific Woodgrew or something. You're just not aware of that being a known fact about them.
Right. So this is even uncommon amongst Woodgrew, that as far as I know.
And if Geoffrey is hurling and such, making some noise, some of the Woodgrew would notice that. They'd be like kind of looking into the wood. And does anybody speak Sylvan? I would assume maybe Silver does.
Yep, I do.
So you would be able to hear them saying, "Hey, who's out there? Are you okay? Come by the fire. We'll give you some water if you need."
I'll communicate that to the group and say they want us to come hang out. So should I tell them I have to paint my house? I can't.
Well,
Yes, we needed help. Should at least let them know. Did
Oh,
you get some
everything's
water?
okay. We're all right. We're just having our own party.
There's like 3 of them that are like starting to like kind of approach, kind of coming over to. They're standing maybe like 15 feet from like the tree line. I'm assuming you guys are all ducked behind trees or bushes or
Yeah.
whatnot, and they're just calling out, "Hey, is everything okay?
they-
Someone sounds pretty sick in there."
I told them that we were having our own party. Sorry, everyone. No, we're okay. We had a little bit to drink, and we're enjoying our own revelry and our own feces pile.
Oh, hey, whoa! What do you mean? You got
No, nothing.
What-
Nothing at all.
what are you talking about? You
Whoa,
got
we're
a
just
you got a pile
Oh.
going? Who do you work for?
I look at what?
Who do you work for,
Who do we work for?
guys? I think we're getting pushed out.
Oh shit.
Hey, not you. You keep doing what you're doing.
No. We're transients. We make little piles. And look, and I point to Joffrey's pile that he's created.
Oh, you got a little micro business going, huh? You're starting small scale. I see. Hey, Kungus, we got some competition going on over here.
Kungus. Oh, no need to bring Kungus into this.
Kungus, get over here. Hey, what's your name? I'm Gumbone.
They call me Silver.
You're the leader
And
of this
these are-
operation?
I am. No, I really think it's the guy vomiting here. This is Chungo, and that one over there is Bing Bong, and that's talking to you, Lillibeth. And then the other one over there is Thomas.
Those all
And,
sound
pleased
like
to meet
fake
you.
names to me.
Two truths and two lies and a truth. So yeah, so we're just stopping by. We're just seeing how things are going and interested and admiring your pile. Just visitors. Like we're actually looking for the yellow wood. So we happen to have. If you could point us that way, we will leave you and leave your territory. Yellow wood is more our interest.
Huh.
We're moving in on the yellow king.
Yellow King.
The
How much have
elf
you had to
lord.
drink? You seem drunk. Oh, you seem really drunk.
Listen, I've only had 5 or 6. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the yellow wood is over that way. And he starts pointing kind of easterly.
Are these guys short, by the way? I
Pretty
mean, are they
short,
like
yeah.
short like goblins?
Yep. They would be maybe 3 feet tall. They're
Ooh.
Grimalkin size. This guy's got kind of, bat-like pointy ears, little wet nose, beady eyes.
They're troublemakers.
Unpleasant.
So what was that about?
He just, I think they have some kind of, their pile is meaningful to them in some way. Maybe some kind of drug or something. I'm not actually fully certain what's happening there, but they don't want us to be in their territory. So I think we need to go. Sorry, Geoffrey. I mean,
Sounds good to me.
Well, I gotta know. I just gotta know. What is it? What?
All right, I'll ask.
What is it? What?
Okay, so we're visitors and we're not around this part. What are you doing with your pile? Do you sell your pile? Does your pile give you some kind of benefit, or is it more like ritualistic?
Are you playing dumb with me right now? You just told me that you've got a rival pile of poo going yourselves. You work for the same guys we work for. What?
Our pile isn't poo. Our pile is vomit. It's a different.
That shows how much you know. You can't grow quality fungus out of all that acidic nonsense in your stomach and your gut. That's not. You're doing it all wrong.
See, that's why we're just beginners. So it needs to be poo, so you can grow the fungus, of course.
Yeah,
right?
that's what the mosslings are all about. They have very specific quality control protocols, you could say, and they're gonna monitor the quality of what you grow based on
what
dietary
exactly-
restrictions and
Oh, sounds miserable.
well, there's
You're
work.
forced to live a life. Yeah, work
Yeah.
is miserable.
It is, and this is our
Okay.
life's work.
So this is all this smell and poo is to grow fungus?
Yeah, that's right. We ship it out. We ship it up to Orb Swallow.
What does this fungus do? What is so special about this fungus?
I don't know. They grow all sorts of different varieties of, mushrooms, and I can't make heads or tails of it. But the mosslings, this is, they need a lot of it, and we're producing, we're selling. Do you
Mhm.
need any?
Do we have a sample?
Yeah, I got a stool sample for you.
No.
Thank
no.
you. Do we also have a sample of the
Scoop up.
mushroom?
He scoops up a little bit. I don't have any mushrooms here. They grow it over in their village.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
You ship the stool, and
Right.
then they grow the stool. Oh, I follow. Okay,
He
yeah.
puts a little bit in a little
I have a
clay
tiny small
vessel.
sack.
He gives it to you, and he says, "First one's free."
Thank you. Thank you.
What's it wrapped up in? If anything?
Well, yeah. Did you say it was like a little clay pot or like a
Yeah.
little like?
Yeah, a little clay pot.
Okay, good deal.
They like an empty,
Adding to my
little
inventory.
empty food jar or something that they had laying around.
Oh, thanks.
That's very gracious. To be fair, Friar would probably really be excited to see this.
I'm adding this to my inventory to show to Geoffrey later.
Okay, well,
Geoffrey's not doing too good. He's really grossed out by this. He's grossed out by himself for even having spent time with Woodguru now.
I'm holding
Oh.
I'm holding your hair back.
so I take it that means we're not going to.
I'm picturing
Accept
that
their
it's like all
invitation?
going all in my helmet. You know? Well, I'm sorry. I was too busy vomiting. What was their invitation? They invited us to sit by the
Hang out
fire?
with them? Yeah.
I mean, it smells really bad.
Okay, well, maybe we should extend an invitation to them to sit by our fire and take a break from work, just to be friendly.
That sounds better. I would really like for them to take a break from work.
Yeah, I'll offer that. And say, I know you're busy. We have a fire going. We got a nice little spot over there. We got a dog and a monkey. Do you want to come and sit with us and share some pipe leaf? Take a break?
That sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. You got drinks?
Oh,
Do we?
I don't.
We did. Actually, if you can help us find my brother, there's plenty of drink that we can all share.
Oh, yeah, we can help you find your brother. What does he look like?
He looks like me with a big bushy beard. Actually, he looks nothing like me. But just get out of your mind. He's a guy in a friar outfit, and he I guess he does kind of look like me, but
Yeah.
I'm handsomer, I swear.
Okay,
Just a
ugly
little less
version of
handsome.
you
Yeah.
with a friar.
Yeah, like one of those things, you know, what the friars wear. I don't know what they're called. I just call it the friar tuck, but I don't think that's what they are. I don't know what they
Oh, that means something
it a
different
rope?
where we're from.
are. Yeah, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. So he looks kind of like me. There with a cart. There's a Grimalkin there. A
Oh.
man.
Should be very easy to spot if we see him.
We have no idea. We have been looking and looking, and we can't find them anywhere. We left the, what was it, the forest that we were in, the golden
The
Yeah.
golden.
we were in the Goldenwood, and now we're here. Where is here, by the way? Do you know where here is? Because we don't.
Well, you're pretty close to Orbswallow.
To
Orbswallow. That's where the Mosslings live.
Gotcha.
But you're not far. You're not that far from the Goldenwood. It's just, yeah, like I said, a little ways east of here. In the morning, we can help you. We can help you get there.
All right.
But
And
we get kind of a late start. So
what kind of late start? You got to work. You got to squeeze some out first.
there's a little bit of that from both ends. We do what you're doing right now, you know, when it's gone a little too crazy. But seeing as you don't have anything to drink, we're probably gonna have to split what we've got. So it probably shouldn't get too wild tonight. But yeah, we'll hang out by your campfire. We'll bring we'll bring some ale. We'll bring some music. Sounds like you've got some pipe weed. We'll share some stories and some tales and some songs.
That sounds nice.
That sounds all right.
Excellent.
So about like 6 of them, led by Gumbone, the I keep wanting to say Grimalkin, but the Woodgrew, head back to your camp with you. I guess kind of hanging out low key, sharing some stories. They're telling you some things about this area. They would tell you, probably of note, you know, more in depth about their business. They tell you that there's like a secondary nature that they think that the Mosslings are using their dung for, and that is to keep away their mortal enemies are disgusted by it. So they use it as a deterrent to keep the nutcaps away. Another variant of fairy creature that have a long-standing rivalry with the Mosslings.
Fascinating.
And they would probably also tell you that the forests to the north and east of here, kind of in the area of Orbswallow, are ripe with all sorts of different varieties of fungus, rare things you know. Again, the Friar will be very envious that you had this conversation here. He has a lot of questions probably about fungal varieties and things like that, but it sounds like this is the place. If you're going to be searching for rare and treasured fungi, this is the area you want to be in.
Oh, I don't know if that's where we want to be. I think my brother would like to be here. It's a shame he's not here. He would be a fun guy to be around. I just think it's interesting that the poo smell deters their natural enemy, but it seemed to have attracted us.
Yeah, you guys are a bunch of
friends.
freaks, aren't you?
do you know a bunch of wood crews that do this dance?
Oh yeah, we know those guys. They're
They
fine.
they party hard.
Yeah, they shrug. I guess
He's unimpressed.
those guys are super lame. Sorry.
Okay, well, they got me really screwed up one night.
He's beginning to get the idea that we are not party people.
I'm not that cool. Yeah.
Sounds like you were the life of the party. I don't know how cool that is. I think they were using you as the spectacle.
You might be right. I can be spectacular.
So are we going back? Are we on our way back to our campfire to, in fact, have the celebration?
Yep, you're sitting around your fire, having these conversations.
Okay, well, where's the pipeweed?
Got it right here. I've got the old Dobie.
100 uses should be plenty.
Oh yeah, we can all smoke to that.
Yeah, if you wanted to share with them a bit, just deduct 6
Yeah.
for the group that came with you. And then you
Cool.
wanted to contemplate a question, it sounded like.
I think we
I think the
wanted
main
to
question was-
contemplate how to get home, how to get back to where we got to get back to. And
Oh,
I
if we
think,
make it that vague, it will be good. How do we get back to where we got to get back to?
I mean, I sort of have questions about this whole what is it, the Yellow Lord or whatever? Like, why? Like, yeah, like, what is this all about? Like, is it some kind of Fey shakedown, or is it something different? It's definitely, there's questions around that. But
So just
That's
remember
probably
for the mechanic of the contemplation with the tobacco or whatever, it has to be a problem that the group is encountering. Like you can't get lore necessarily from the question. It has to be like, how could we solve the problem before us? Like whatever that is.
yeah. I think then how do we get back is probably the best question.
Yeah, I think the issue, and like to add a little wrinkle to it, obviously the Wood Group told us the direction to go, but they are Deme-Fae types that enjoy causing mischief specifically. So I think that part of it's like, do we think it's like we want to use that as information to triangulate against other things that we know so that we're not just like blindly following their path. It's kind of like, I think that's like piecing all the puzzle together. Like we know the direction. Geoffrey saw some lights. The Wood Group pointed us a certain area.
Sounds good. I'm good with that being your thing you're contemplating. Who wants to make the roll? It's an intelligence roll.
Who's this mod?
I was actually just wondering that. I'm decent. I have a 0 mod.
I have a 0 mod.
I have
I
a
don't think-
+1.
You got a
Yeah.
+1, Geoffrey?
My dude.
My intelligence is 14. I have a +1 as well.
That would be you then.
So
Let's
I
then,
think we
do
give
it.
yeah.
so then you've got 3 of your companions smoking alongside you. So roll the d20.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, no problem.
Nice.
You're way under. The things you would want to look for would be the golden orbs would tell you that you're back in the Golden Wood. And the way you got in this mess in the first place was trying to track that elk. If you could find the tracks of the stag again that led you out here, you might be able to use those maybe to kind of get your way back if you could find the original tracks that led you out. So probably
Gotcha.
the orbs would be like the first sign, right, to like kind of get you back in the general vicinity. And then if you could get back on the original tracks, you could get right back to the cart.
Okay. Do these Wood Gru know anything about this giant elk? I would tell them the story about the giant elk that we saw that led us here to begin with.
They
If they know, is
say
it
giant elk. You describe it,
huge?
and they're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa."
30 pointer, I think, is what you said. It's got like 30.
Well, I have definitely not seen an elk like that in my time, but they say that there's an old wood god who lives in these woods. They call him Yorgon, the Stag Lord. Maybe it's him, or maybe it's an avatar servant.
His name was what, did you say?
Yorgon, very old god.
Hmm.
I don't know much about that, but I've heard that name before.
Have you ever heard of that, Lillibeth?
I don't know if I've heard about that before, so I guess I should probably find out. I have certainly been looking for trophies, potentially, but mostly we've been focusing on the Nag Lord who seems to be focusing on us.
I don't think I've ever mentioned that name before, so.
I don't think so either. So no. And the abbot didn't say anything about any of this, about any stag lord, or he didn't even seem to be surprised that we found deer crossing the road.
The wood grew says that like another a different Kungus chimes in, and he says, I have heard that red deer on occasion congregate very strangely in the woods north of here, particularly on nights of a new moon. I think that's probably where the stag lord originates. It's weird. I've heard that they just kind of get in this weird formation, like they circle up almost like they're sentient with each other and mind linked and doing some kind of weird ritual or something.
That is curious indeed.
Now I'm more intrigued in following the stag lord. But if this ritual only happens on the night of the new moon, like was this like a black moon night?
Yeah.
Oh, those don't happen every year. So this is another story for us to find out more about. And maybe we'll see them if we go back now instead of waiting, but it's too dark to go. I wish the friar were here. He always knows what to do. Or Thomas, you know what to do. What should we do?
Go to sleep at some point and find Topsy and the friar.
Okay, that's what we should do then.
We've got a job to do. It is very interesting, but we've got this job to do, and our friend there is sleeping. His side is sleeping and weeping.
Yeah. Oh, we should ask our friends about that. Does this weed always make you feel this sleepy and talkative?
Sometimes.
If it's good, it should make you talkative and sleepy.
Then it must be good.
I do have to admit, though, it is good that Thomas is here because Lillibeth, I would have followed you after the stag because I was sold. You had me.
Let's go get the stag in the middle of the night. Yes.
Yeah, in the middle of the night. Yeah, totally, 100%. What do you want her to think about that? Because I'm kind of in on it.
They're just like, let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do
Can
it.
you see? I mean, they can't even understand me. Can they see? I can tell they're really excited.
They do speak Woldish, which they will pull out after they're familiar with you. So you can all communicate with them.
Oh, okay. No, I'm probably not the best person to make any decisions. You guys are far more experienced with this weed stuff than I am. And this is beginning to resemble somewhat my experience with alcohol.
You wanted to show us something? There's something wrong with this guy here? They point at Geoffrey.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I have this thing going on.
And at this point, that infection has like kind of spread like throughout your entire side, all black and purplish. Very painful for you.
It's worse than I remember. Ugh. Now that I see it, I feel even worse. Ugh.
Yeah, it's starting to progress. Like that first week or so that you were dealing with it wasn't much worse than, like a bruise or in terms of feeling, but now it's just like any little shift in your body or any pressure that you put on it is just stinging pain.
And I'm trying to remember, we did something to try to treat it, but it was like an herbalist or something, right? And we figured out that we needed like maybe a priest of some sort or something, maybe.
Yep, you attempted a medicinal remedy and it didn't take, unfortunately.
Yeah, so after we finished this deal with the elves, we were going to Brackenwold, right? To the church in Brackenwold to ask their aid in curing you.
It appears that our time frame may have to move quicker, guys. Geoffrey's gonna maybe sort of pass out from the pain. Like he was maybe not so aware of how bad he was and was sort of just trekking along, and now that he sees it all, he's and was just vomiting all that. He's sort of definitely smoked a little pipe weed, he's out. He just is he's done.
Well, you show it to the wood grew and you get a similar reaction. A couple of them vomit just how disgusting it is. They're like, oh my God, you were worried about our pile and you got this going on? Jeez. And that's their cue. They're like, okay, that's enough for us tonight. Thank you. Thank you all. We're going to head back to our camp.
Grossing out the Groos has got to be. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
You get,
That's a
you-
lifetime experience.
Yeah, you
award.
get an XP bonus for grossing out the wood grew with the shit pile. So they head back and leave you to your camp.
Okay. So we haven't asked our question yet, have we?
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. I
We
missed
got an
it, sorry.
answer. It was to look for the little golden halos, and I think there was a part 2 to that I might have missed, but yeah,
Tracking the
I-
original elk tracks.
yeah.
Oh,
there you
that, so that was actually a technical difficulty. So thanks for bringing me up to speed.
I'll pat Lillibeth on the back and say, "It's okay. It happens the first time.
The weed.
You'll learn to hold the weed later. Yeah, once you get used to it."
Okay, so that means I can lay down now and go to sleep. And I'm supposed to take last watch, so I better go to sleep because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do any good on last watch. I'm going to sleep.
Are you going to be all right on third?
Emily over here, she'll keep me warm. And Apu, will you come keep me warm too? I'm going to
He's-
sleep.
I hope Apu's also smoking a pipe.
He got used to the cigars back at the Abbey, and
That's
now,
right.
yeah, he's a smoking monkey.
He made a pipe out of a banana.
Nah,
I remember
It's very difficult to do, but
Yeah.
I did it.
when you're away from
Because
home,
he's out
you
there.
gotta improvise.
you get
That's right.
creative.
So
He's
you
been-
move into your watch procedure. Silver, you're first on watch. Probably the noise from the wood group camp. It's still perceptible for another hour or so after you start your watch, but after that it kind of dies down. It's cold, still, very little sound in the woods, but your watch is uneventful. Thomas is up next. You're kind of taking over that sort of midnight shift. It's the dead of night. It's probably about as cold as it's going to get. The fire is still going, but you can see your breath on the air. And as you are listening, you can hear some movement in the wood. It's kind of sporadic for about 5 seconds at a time, and then it stops. But it sounds like there's something large in the wood, moves, walks through the brush, branches snapping and breaking, and then it stops. And then a couple minutes later, it'll happen again and be somewhere else and stop.
Where I hear it, I will kind of move, keep in our lighted area or whatever, but move in that direction so that whatever it is, it knows that I know it's there and have my weapon out.
As you reposition yourself and move and kind of staring out into the wood past where you've made your clearing, you can see 2 piercing red orbs in the darkness staring at you, unblinking.
I move and nudge with my foot both Silver and Sir Geoffrey. Kind of hit him with my heel, keeping my eye on these eyes, apparently.
Okay, you nudge them. They're kind of groggily, starting to wake up. Make a save versus magic.
Shit.
Save or spell, whatever it's called.
Spell?
Yep.
All right, come on. Oh, 15. What do I need? My spell. 14.
Okay.
So made it by 1.
So you made it. So you're nudging them awake.
And I'm saying, guys, get up. Something's in the trees.
Something's always in the trees, Thomas.
No, glowing red eyes. Up and at him, up and at him, up and at him.
He says that, I'll get up and again fumble for my sword and try to wash out some of the grogginess. It's just the wood grew?
No, I don't know what it is. Perhaps your eyes are better than mine
That's true.
in the
I do
evening.
have- I believe I've got not dark vision. What do they call it in this
Infravision.
world? Infravision. I think maybe. Surely I do, right? Or maybe it's just not a thing in Dolmenwood. I don't see it on my character sheet. But anyways, yeah, I'll just take a look and see if I can see the red eyes. I'm assuming they're out. Are they really visible, glowing, right in the woods?
Yeah, I point them.
As he points to that direction, you don't see them.
Do I still see them?
You don't see them, but now you can hear that movement for that 5 seconds at a time. It sounds like whatever it is moving away from the camp.
Does it sound like 4 feet or 2, or can we tell?
It sounds like like a four-legged animal, large, breaking through and snapping underbrush and such. But then it'll like stop, and then like a minute later you hear it ever so slightly in a different position, moving.
Further away each time, or kind of like bouncing around?
It's right now. It sounds like it's moving further away, until at some point here in the next 5 minutes or so you don't hear it anymore.
Well, I would wake Lillibeth, but I'm afraid she'd immediately want to go hunt it. So I think we tell her in the morning. But I think that we may have found our stag lord.
Yeah, maybe something. There was Did I get a sense that like I had a wash over me? I mean, I guess am I aware of any kind of feeling that I had to fight off like sleep or?
You just, I mean, I think you feel that the eyes were kind of piercing. Like you've almost got this like tingly feeling throughout your body that you can't shake exactly, even though it's not affecting you in any real way, but like it's probably going to be hard for you to get to sleep tonight.
Okay. All right. I say, I would let you know that the eyes, I mean, I felt them, pierce into my soul, I guess. I mean, I kind of have a, kind of like a itch you can't scratch type feeling. But go ahead and get back to sleep, and I'll maintain my watch. It seems like it's gone away.
So you seem to have bad luck with enchanting animals.
Yeah, I do. That seems to be the case.
I'll go back to sleep. Good luck.
I'll see you in the morning.
You'll go back to sleep. Thomas, you finish out the rest of your watch, keeping vigilant eyes on the camp, but you don't see or hear whatever that was again during your watch. Next up is Geoffrey. You switch into that.
I let him know about what it was that I saw and just tell him keep an extra eye out.
Geoffrey, your watch is quiet, uneventful.
Okay.
You don't hear that phenomenon. And then it comes time to wake up Lillibeth for the final watch that will bring you into daybreak.
All right.
Okay. Oh God, my head hurts and I'm hungry.
Joffrey,
Turn my back to up.
do you relay any info to Lillibeth?
Did the previous people ask me not to?
No, I didn't want to wake her up right when it was traipsing
Right,
about. I
yeah.
just figured she might like go.
Yeah, I'll let her know that we heard that what they told me, but that I didn't experience anything.
Okay.
As
Did you tell me that the eyes were red?
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
Everything that was relayed to me. Yeah.
Well, I didn't see that stag had red eyes, but okay. I'll keep an eye out. Wake up Gilly and tell her keep an eye out too.
on Lillibeth's watch, the fire has gone out. It's cold. Are you using anything for light?
We still have the lantern, so I would probably use that, even if we had doused it, because we still have 5 things of oil now.
I used 5. I mean, I used 1 when we were out with the wood grew, but probably still have like half a flask left and then another 5.
So I'm going to say you'll need to use a total of 3 hours of the lantern light. So whoever's
Okay.
in charge of tracking that, please do.
How much do you think we used with the wood grew excursion? Like an hour?
Maybe 1 hour.
Okay, then that'll just finish off that flask that I cracked open. So
Okay.
that's easy math.
Sounds
I
good.
got that taken care of.
So Lillibeth, you get the lantern light just kind of illuminating the immediate area around the camp, and you hear the movement, the kind of bouncing around weird phenomenon of this large beast kind of encircling the camp, till eventually you see the piercing red eyes staring at you from the dark also. And a voice speaks to you in your head, and it says, "You're lost. You became lost, hunting me. That was your first error, but it can be corrected
How can I correct that error?
by making an offering to me."
What do offering from my smoke fragrant? What do you want the offering to be?
What do you think the price of your friend's life who lies dying there on the ground? How much do you think it's worth? Make me an offering worthy of that.
I just want to be clear. I can't offer the life of another creature just to atone for whatever error I might have made. And you've really not put any boundaries on that other than what I think Sir Geoffrey's life is worth, which is everything.
Then offer
So I
me
think I need
everything.
more guidance. Offer you everything?
His isn't the only life to consider. The
Well,
little
I
kitty
offer
cat
you everything I
friend,
have.
the religious man, make me an offer.
Well, you want my everything. It can't be any living creature because I own none of them. They own themselves. So if you want my life for this error, then I suppose you could take it, but I'll offer it freely.
Very well. Submit. The eyes are getting brighter. There is something magically happening to you. Do you allow it?
Yes, I allow it.
The thing moves away. You're not really sure what happened to you, but an hour later, sunlight begins to rise and filter down through the trees. Your comrades begin to wake up, and you're all looking around, and Lillibeth is nowhere to be seen, but instead there is a red deer that seems to be loitering around the camp, and it's kind of making some noises at you all as you awake.
Oh, Lillibeth would love this deer. Should we try to keep it? Should we try to keep it around until she gets back?
I'd say would we not want to, I mean, she was hunting one. Should we not kill it and cook it for breakfast?
Make an insight roll.
Does it look meaty?
Abu's like,
Yeah.
no.
Does it happen to be missing bald spots on its head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about that deer. I don't know. It doesn't look like it'll be tasty.
I'm not a huge fan of venison anymore.
Yeah, that's what I bet. Vegan kick.
Yeah.
I guess let's,
Wonder where she-
Moureen,
It's not like
so
her to wander off and at her last watch. I mean, she would normally let us know, what happened on her watch before going off on a hunt or something. This is strange.
So,
yeah, I wanted to hear
at this
what
point,
is the deer doing?
well, the deer is basically going over and nudging Apu. I don't know what Lillibeth actually perceives that to be, but the deer is going over and nudging Apu and sort of like indicating, hey, it's time to get up. And maybe I don't even know if I can talk to Apu at all in this state.
You seem to be robbed of communication, and although you can understand them as they're talking,
Yes.
you can understand them. And based on what they are saying, I think this is when it dawns on you, like, what has happened. Like, for whatever reason, you having 4 legs and all of the things that come with the transformation didn't feel unnatural to you until they started talking.
Just now.
Like, you only just now became aware of your state.
Okay. How's Gilly responding to me, the dog?
I think the hunting dog is probably barking wildly at you.
But Apu knows who I am because he's.
We'll say Abu's got some insight, such as it is. He understands.
Okay.
He was probably awake while you were on watch.
He just watched
and
it.
saw it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's eating
Okay,
the
mean,
so,
I'll move to calm the dog down.
Okay.
and I'm going to very cautiously approach Thomas, which is absolutely not deer behavior.
How large is this deer?
Normal size. I mean, they're maybe 4 feet tall, 4 or 5 feet tall.
Not rideable, like not a steed level size.
I like maybe you could get on its back, but it wouldn't be practical.
Maybe Topsy.
Maybe a
Say-
smaller creature could.
Topsy could.
So I'm going to try and, I can't talk to Thomas as far as I know, but I'm at least going to do something very undeerish. And I'm just going to kneel down and just sit right at his feet. Do the whole deer sitting down, kneeling, front legs in the back legs, but just sitting right at his feet. Since he said he wouldn't eat me.
You got a friend,
Um,
Thomas.
Yes, have I calmed the dog down at all?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I mean, I'll look at the deer and say, well, you're an odd one.
The deer's going to nod its head.
Thomas.
so- It's Silver. I think this thing understands me.
And you say you saw those red eyes in the woods, right?
Me?
You saw what might have been a
I don't know.
supernatural being of some sort.
Demon? Yeah. Demon, I would say.
I'm gonna reach out to touch the deer, and I want to try to see if it's magical. I'm
You
just gonna
think
pet.
this deer is what you saw and what
No.
you heard with the red eyes? No. It is
No, I
red.
know. Well, its eyes aren't red.
I mean,
Coat
a
is red.
reflection. I don't know. I don't know.
There is some
It's
magic
actually
affecting
awful
this
weird,
creature.
but It must have. It must have smoked some of this pipe weed because it's acting weird.
It got into the weed, just ate it. Ugh.
The deer is
Well-
going to nod its head emphatic.
I swear that it's nodding at us when we say stuff. Am I crazy? Am I freaking crazy?
And the deer
No,
shakes its head no.
Did you see this? It's talking to me.
Yes.
Well, it does have the residue of magic about it.
And Lillibeth remembers all of the conversation, right? So one of the things I want to do is check on Sir Geoffrey's wound.
I'm gonna look at the deer and I'm gonna say, "Can dogs look up?"
No, the deer shakes its head no.
I'm telling you.
We need to take this deer on a circus tour.
The deer is
I'll just
violently
say-
shaking its head no.
I'll look at the deer and say, "Have you?" This is absurd, but why not? Have you seen a woman with a mask and a cloak, huntress, maybe out in the woods when you were wandering around? Did you happen to see someone like us?
Let's over where Lillibeth was actually keeping watch. I guess the backpack, right? So I'm going to go over and just nudge the backpack and sort of nudge Apu out if he's still in it.
Monkey tumbles out,
And I'm going to
and it just starts pointing
sit down.
at Lillibeth.
It's like,
He's like pointing at his eyes. Oh. Points at Lillibeth.
you don't think, Thomas? I'm gonna
say
do
this-
something possibly very stupid and wasteful, but I have a hunch. I'm gonna put my hand on the deer. I'm gonna reach into my pack and I'm gonna pull out a scroll of dispel magic. I'm gonna take a shot at it. I know this is like an extremely expensive item, but I'm gonna cast spell magic. And so let me double check the technical way that all works out. It's been a while since I looked at this. I think it's a level 3 spell, and actually it might be level 2. No, it's level
I think
3.
it's level 3.
So all spell effects in a 20-foot cube within range are unraveled, disintegrating into coils of colored energy. Effects created by lower level casters are automatically dispelled. There's a 5% chance per level difference that a higher level caster's magic resists the attempt to dispel it and persists. Magic items are unaffected, and curses, those incurred by a spell are affected, those incurred by magic item are unaffected.
Fascinating.
As I read the arcane words off of the scroll, the deer morphs back into Lillibeth with, but there is one thing different. Lillibeth, there at your temples, there's kind of little nubs like a infant doe might
Worms.
have, or an infant deer might have.
Okay.
What the hell
Um,
happened to you?
Can we
knew
look at
that
Sir
there was
Geoffrey?
something up with the deer, but I didn't know that it was you.
I didn't know that it was me for a while either. Can you check your wound, please?
Still hurts, unaffected.
Damn it. It lied. It just lied. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it's just like, now we can get home.
What
I'm
are
not
you
going to say
talking about?
anything more about it to anybody. I'm just keeping that part of like having given everything so that in my mind it was going to cure Sir Geoffrey and it didn't. And I am really pissed. Really pissed.
I may have accidentally undone that.
Well, how would you know?
Well, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. So I had the monkey was pointing, so detected magic.
That was smart because I knew something was up with the deer, but I just thought it was like I thought it was
So
the thing that you saw in the night. I didn't know that it was you. That's crazy.
Well, I have
What
to
color
say,
deer do you think it would have made me?
why did I give everything? Because I don't know. What color would you like to be?
Like green.
Maybe tomorrow night we can ask if we're still up.
I think that
I don't
we
wanna
should
be
not. We should not be.
Lillibeth,
We should leave.
I think
as soon
we
as
should leave.
can. I'm
think
afraid
we
that I've accidentally offended some creature, whatever cursed you.
Well, I hope you didn't defend it.
Well, I mean, I'm surely it won't like you undoing what it did, but what it doesn't
Mhm.
know can't hurt it. So
It
yeah, let's go.
probably knows. It
Let's go.
probably knows.
Well, in this case, I was atoning for my own error in trying to hunt it in the first place.
So,
I did
So-
use a very expensive scroll to undo this, so maybe that will be the price that we've paid in and of itself.
there you go. Did you pay for it, or did you find it?
I think it was something we had traded something for. I think a magic book for it. Was like I think it was like 1,000 gold worth spell.
Okay. It's not cheap.
I remember it being a lot.
So,
So
not to seem ungrateful, Silver, and I'm not. Thank you for using it.
I almost cast it on one of the gingerbread babies, so I'm glad I didn't.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, another typical day in the Dolmenwood. So I guess we should probably head out and try to. I don't know what I got for this. Honestly, I was hoping it would be your cure, but maybe at least we can get out of here and get back to where we need to be.
You got a couple of nubs on your head.
Yeah, those are some pretty nice little. I don't know. Did you hit your head while you were a deer? Oh, oh.
Okay, I guess these are a variety of deer where the does also get. Well, we'll see what
Go
happens with
grow.
that too. Imagine. I wonder if that will add to, let me see, mask and horns. This is turning out to be pretty cool.
You'll fit in with a Breggle. It could be a longhorn.
Yeah.
But that's not, that's not a bad idea.
So
I really don't know what to make of this right now, so I'm just going with this flow.
So you are packing up your camp and such and getting ready to head back out on foot. Tell me kind of, let's see, we're on the 17th. There's a very poor visibility, just what you wanted to hear, but there's a rolling fog that has moved through the area, is making visibility very poor.
Okay.
Nice. So
Easy
that's gonna
enough
help us find our way out of here.
for you to dictate a cardinal direction that you want to head. The wood grew suggested the yellow wood is to the east. There was also a idea of heading south, trying to maybe cross paths with the actual road.
Are there any elk tracks that we could pick up on? That were like, do we see
I'm
any?
going
in
to
the
go ahead and
area?
take a look because they said to take a look.
I will say that there are, and then it'll be a roll to see how far that how successful you are in tracking those to a conclusion.
Okay, so
Alex,
let me
I'm
get-
going to use the restroom.
Okay, sounds
Real
good.
quick. I'll be back.
And well, let's just take a 5-minute break. How does that sound? All right. Well, we'll take a quick break here, and when we come back, we will resolve some tracking and navigation rolls and such. So we'll be right back. Thanks, everybody.
And I'm assuming that Sir Geoffrey now has battle armor on.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to 20 Sides to Every Story. We are returning the second part of tonight's session. The group had a nasty little visitor in the middle of the night who ended up polymorphing Lillibeth momentarily into a deer, but luckily a Dispel Magic scroll in Silver's possession was able to reverse that, and the group is now kind of cleaning up their campsite and getting ready to head back into the wood and try to get back to their comrades. So the last thing that we ended on, there was some thought around trying to follow some deer tracks that are in the area. It is very foggy and visibility is poor. This is probably a Lillibeth thing. So your success on this would normally be a 4 or higher on a D6, but because of the poor visibility and such, you're going to need a 5 or higher on that D6.
Okay. And it's a 6.
And it is a 6. So while you are moving through the wood, we are going to say 2 hours pass as you are following these cloven tracks through the wood, and you can see as you are going where a very large animal has just kind of busted through or walked right through areas of thick vegetation and brush and such. And so you've got the feeling that you are tracking the correct creature of the size and stature of the giant elk that you saw the day before. And as you are moving through the wood, you start to see these golden halos among the trees once again, the telltale sign that you are maybe returning back to the golden wood. And probably maybe within 10 minutes of you starting to notice that phenomenon, you hear a wolf howl kind of in the direction that you're going. Your dog probably stops in
Behind
its
us?
tracks and its hair gets kind of pointed.
Weapon out.
Is the direction we're going like from behind us or like kind of like adjacent?
Maybe forward, like in front of you in the direction that you're heading into the wood.
Got it. Ooh, wolves.
Well, are we prepared? I also have my
Well.
weapons out at this point.
Depends. I mean, we're prepared as we can be, but wolves. I mean, we're a pack of humanoids that are well armed and collected. I think it'd be quite unusual for them to want to attack. So I think we're probably safe to keep moving, right? In a past life, I was killed by wolves.
You remember this?
Just felt like something to say.
You really had me concerned there. Like I was like, oh my god, the trauma. Don't mess with me
Yeah.
like that.
An OSE character killed by wolves, one of Alex's games.
Yes, I remember that.
My little gnome got chewed up. So I say we move forward and just be cautious, but they've been wise for them to attack, surely, unless there's something.
Well, we keep together. We keep together and don't display that we're afraid of them, and certainly don't let anybody strike.
Keep an eye on the dog and Apu.
I will.
You move forward.
Glad you're not a deer anymore.
I would already be running.
Yeah, we'll move forward.
You move forward, maybe another 10 minutes or so, and you spot kind of crossing your path up ahead, a very diminutive creature with a short bow in hand, and you actually recognize them as one of the wood grew from the night before. Not one that you spoke to, but his back is kind of turned to you. It seems like he's like kind of like he's cutting across like the path that you all are taking. He's maybe some, say, like 100 feet in front of you, kind of rustling through the underbrush, kind of hustling.
What you doing here?
Whoa! He turns around. Hey, shh, quiet, keep it down. He's got his bow out. I'm tracking my kill.
You can't.
What are you trying to kill?
I shot a deer.
Oh no. What color was the deer?
It was red. We're gonna eat good tonight.
Oh, I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good.
What do you mean it's good? Yeah, it's good.
Well, our friend was a deer, and we cast a magic spell and they turned back into themselves. So that red deer might be one of your friends.
Come on.
No, seriously, guy. Nobody. Lillibeth, you tell him you were the deer.
Yes, I was the deer.
His eyes just get real narrow, and he's scrutinizing your story.
And I said,
Hey,
look,
listen, you know us. We're trustable, man. We don't mess around.
I don't know you that well. We spoke together once.
okay, look, I didn't have these last night. I didn't.
Okay, that's pretty
I'm gonna
good.
bend my head down.
You guys are good. You guys are good. And then you hear the howl of a wolf again. It's a little bit closer. Very sad, baleful howl from a singular wolf.
Sad howl from one singular wolf.
Damn. There's a wolf out here. Wolf's gonna get my... No. And he starts hustling. He kind of runs away from you.
Ahead of us?
I think we need to follow him because I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this red deer. Like it could be anybody. It could be my brother. You know?
It could be. We know nothing.
True. We can try to talk to it and see if it reacts.
Yeah.
It might
I've
be-
never seen a red deer until today, and now there's another one out there. Like I just want to make sure it's not Topsy or my brother. You know, because they were part of the group that was hunting. You know, Lillibeth said the whole thing with the guy and the thing.
But he
and-
said it was more than one life. So he better keep his word, or I really will come after him.
Okay, let's go.
You follow after the wood grew. He's just a few paces ahead of you. He runs a little slower, so it's not hard to keep pace with him. And maybe 5 minutes or so running through the wood, and you see him stop in his tracks, and he just kind of puts his hands out, and he's just got kind of a bewildered look, like he can't comprehend what he is looking at. And as you catch up to him and stare out in the same direction, you could see that there's a deer that is laying on its side, bleeding, the heart with an arrow sticking out of its side, and kneeling right next to it is a silver-haired dire wolf, probably as big as the deer itself, just sitting there, kind of nudging its nose forward at the body. Deer seems to still be kind of breathing
Alive?
shallow, but it's oozing blood out on the earth.
Oh God. Can we heal it? Does anybody have anything to
Scare this wolf away to get close enough to do anything. I think I have a potion or something. I don't know, maybe not.
We have some stuff, but I don't know if it's strong enough because we have some healing like poultices and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we have it handy. Might be with the Friar, but
well, that would
I do have some Spirit Heim.
I don't know if that's. Do we think it's sufficient for a wound? That I think we need to treat the wound first. Maybe start there. I'm gonna just pick up a rock and just like chuck it at the wolf.
The wolf stands up and starts to growl and moves kind of in your direction, maybe 10 feet, and gets like kind of in an almost defensive position around the body.
Throw another rock.
It starts to charge
Shoot!
at you.
Leave it alone. Oh no.
Well, let me just see if it would do that.
Obviously,
Yes,
me, the
it
player,
charges at
knows
you.
there's some. Oh, no.
So go ahead and roll initiative.
All right, I will take it since I caused this problem,
Ooh.
and we have to do like 2 rounds or something, right? Well, it depends if we lose. Oh, we lost. I rolled.
Oh, we lost.
Okay.
I think we roll the humans always go first, right? Is that what it is?
If you
Tie.
tie.
If we tie, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Let's see. I'm not prepared for this. Okay, I've got some stats here. Okay, so it's charging forward. I mean, it's charging at silver.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, it rolls. It's gonna lunge and try to bite at you. Does a 21.
Oh, that hits.
And the bite is 2d4 damage.
That's very bad. Don't roll high.
It rolled 6 points of damage.
Okay, I'm still alive.
Takes a big chunk out of your arm, and then it's the party's turn. Movement. Obviously, silver is in melee.
I'll stay put.
I'm moving forward to engage, pulling out Sir Chide's sword and yelling a battle cry. Stay away.
Thomas, do you have the healing stuff?
I think we gotta kill this thing. I hate it. I feel bad because obviously the wolf is like another person's been transformed or something.
Seems that way, kind of, right?
Do I know, is a dire wolf an animal or a monstrosity? Is it a monster?
I'd maybe classify it animal.
Okay.
All right. So it sounds like just Geoffrey moves forward. Ranged attacks,
I'm not going to do a ranged attack.
melee attacks.
Okay.
All right, I will definitely attack. I feel bad about this, but I'm in trouble. So, all right, swing Alpine for a crit,
Nice.
and I don't know. I can't remember how crits work in this.
Give me your maximum damage that you could do.
That would be 12.
12. Okay. You hack a pretty gnarly wound right through its flesh on the top of its back, and it is bleeding quite profusely, but it is still up. But then Geoffrey,
I'll just sort of like chew.
it's just snarling.
16.
16 hits.
Nice. Okay, what was Sir Chide's sword? A D8. 8. So that's plus the 2, plus 1 from my strength. It would be 11.
As the thing like recoils and you come up behind it, you just like pierce through its back as it just arches its back up from the pain, and as you like fell it just drops at your feet.
It doesn't like turn into a humanoid or something.
That's what I was gonna say.
It doesn't, but when you look back at the deer, it is no longer breathing, and it slowly starts to morph into a golden-skinned elf wearing leather armor, carrying it was wearing like a very kind of very ceremonial looking golden cloak.
Silver, does
it-
this look familiar to you?
Well, I'll look and I'm like, trying to bandage this like profusely bleeding wound, and I'll go over and I'll look at the elf, and is the elf dead? Is that the implication?
It is
that we have?
dead. The arrow is still sticking out of its side, having pierced through its armor, but it would probably be unmistakable to you, one of fairy kind, that this is a servant of the Earl of Yellow. This is one of his retainers.
We must be getting close.
Yes.
So in addition to the arrow, and is there anything else that we can see on this poor elf's body? Like,
Has a long sword, bow. Give me a second. Let's see.
The arrow's definitely the wood grew's arrow, right?
Yes.
Murderer! Sure, the wood grew. This kid, get out of here, you.
Has a pouch with some coinage in it.
Is it 12,000 coins?
No, not so much. 3 gold pieces and 2 platinum.
It's much. Oh wow, we can't carry this body with us, but it would be nice to know who they were, how they were connected to the court. I mean, there's nothing to indicate that other than that they're just a servant of the court.
Myself or Geoffrey could carry her.
I would offer as well, but I just took a pretty bad wound to my arm. I don't know if that'll be a good idea.
Well, do we have anything to heal you with before we go forward? It would be very.
The spirit hame's like 1 hit point, right? If I eat it, chew it up,
1 to 3.
might be worth it. I'm down to 2.
You're down to 2?
Yeah, that wolf almost killed me. I'm still hit point drained, man.
I do have a prismatic elixir also. It is a 1d6 plus 1 hit points.
I only have 8. So I feel like let's take the spirit hame, and if fate determines to dash me on the rocks, then I'll make a wood grew character for the last 3 sessions. August or whatever his name was. Yeah, so I'll take the spirit hame and just like, yeah, because I mean, I just want to be able, like, if I could just have 1 hit and not get killed, I think we'll be okay. Is it okay to use that?
Yeah. I've got 3 uses.
And it's
I think it's something that you can only do once per day.
Right.
But yeah, 1d3. I've got 3 uses. I will mark off 1 use.
Right.
Do you want to roll it or?
I rolled it. Yeah, I got 1 hit point. Yeah, I'll take it.
Didn't you use a D4?
To D3.
Oh.
The wood grew is sort of freaking out a little bit, like, what? Oh no, this is horrible.
I grab him by the scruff of his neck and I make him look at it. And I say, tell your kin, don't shoot the red deer.
I'll tell him.
And you
don't tell.
And you just killed a vassal of the Yellow Lord. He's called
The Earl of Yellow.
The Earl of Yellow.
Please don't tell him. Please.
What's your name?
You better hope they don't notice.
My name is Gumbone.
No, we met Gumbone last night.
Oh,
Could be a common wood crew name.
That's true.
it's John of Woodgrew, yeah.
So we won't tell him, but she's clearly been killed by an arrow. So it could be an accident. An accident.
I don't think he's gonna
He seems to know
care.
everything. I'm
Well, I
sorry,
think
but you're probably right.
I think he'll care that his followers are being changed into deer.
Yeah, focus on that part of the story when you see him.
Yeah.
And can you help me bury this body?
No. We actually have dealings with the Earl, and we'll return her body to her fellows.
We'll
But
tell him we found a wounded deer. Then it as we were trying to treat it, it transformed into this elf.
I mean,
And we have the nubs on our friend, so we can say we've seen the experience ourselves. Think that's good enough. Now, is the arrow, I'll even ask it, is the arrow a wood grew arrow, generic arrow?
Fairly generic.
Okay. A hunter shot a deer, it transformed.
well, maybe we should make it really clear that we don't know who, or we don't know who shot the deer.
We found a deer that was wounded.
I look at my arrows to see if they look like the arrows in the body.
Well, I appreciate any discretion that you might be able to provide on my behalf. In the meantime, I'm working up something kind of nervous right now, so that's pretty valuable. So I better go relieve myself.
Oh, please
and
do.
see if I
Go add to
can
the
earn a little
pile.
money for my kids' college fund before I have to go away for a while.
Yeah, stay low.
He's just gonna make himself scarce for now and scuttle back to the other direction.
The dire wolf is still a dire wolf.
The dire wolf is still a dire wolf.
I've been a pet dire wolf.
Well, that's
does it
Direwolf's
like have a
a
call?
pretty powerful ally to have.
It didn't help against an arrow if it was a companion, but does it have a collar or anything like that?
I'm gonna say no.
What does a direwolf pelt go for?
12,000.
Maybe.
12,000 gold pieces.
could be valuable.
Do we really need more money? I mean,
Yes, we need 12,000 gold pieces more, depending on how many party
God.
members are with us.
I'm not very smart, but I am a little wise, and I'm not certain this is why.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate your thriftiness there, Thomas, but I think if we show up with a dead body and possibly the pet's skinned pelt might not go well for our story.
All right. Very well.
Geoffrey, I think you're muted.
I was gonna say it did seem like the animal might have known. Yeah, so let's not skin it. Let's not do that, just in case.
Continuing to follow the tracks.
Yep.
All right. You start to head deeper into the wood. You still have the tracks to kind of guide you through the yellow wood. And as you are moving forward, the kind of golden sparkles that drift down from the trees above seem to become more dense and more numerous. And the tracks seem to be leading you kind of directly in to the middle of this hex, essentially. And they lead you to a clearing where you would see two trees that seem to be linked almost. Their bows linked and entwined with one another. And within them, a shimmering pair of golden doors, almost ethereal. Clearly fairy magic having created this portal. Opposite the doors is a tree, a separate, unconnected tree to the doors. Just like this big, gnarly tree that bears a big scar right down the center of its trunk. Like its trunk is probably the circumference of maybe 5 feet. Huge trunk. But right down the center of it, there's like almost like this wound cut into the bark. And it is oozing pus and blood that is leaking down and kind of pooling at the roots. There's a foul, almost metallic kind of stench in the air. It is almost this is a really mashup, right? You have the golden doors, this like beautiful scenery over on this one side, and then this nasty, corrupted horror tree on the other side of the clearing.
And is this like, I mean, and you say blood, you mean like red blood,
Yeah.
right? Like not sap or tree blood or something.
I don't know. I could show you a really gross image that I don't have
All right.
loaded up. But
You've already showed us one gross image. I'm not going to shy away from another.
this goes in like a different direction. Not really toilet humor, but
Oh God, horrible.
Where-
Oh, it is a bleeding tree.
it is a bleeding tree.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh.
And there are several weak, very weak, almost emaciated looking deer that are resting amongst its boughs.
Are they red?
Resting or maybe just passed out. Hard to say. They are red. They are that red deer that is native to this area.
Darn it.
Well, we have to help them.
Can't do any more magic.
I know,
One-time
but
use.
does the door? So there's this big. Is it like a cleft? It looked like a cleft in the tree too, but not like a doorway.
I wouldn't say it looks like a doorway, although the cavity is large enough that like a small creature probably could squeeze into it, but they would have to really keep their lunch down to do so.
Okay, well, I would never send Apu into something like that, so he's safe. But can we take a? So the deer are emaciated and they're huddled around the tree.
Just kind of laying around, almost like too
They look
tired.
drugged?
Maybe to an extent. Like they just seem like they're so tired and weary that to sustain themselves to stand maybe would be very challenging. But there is sort of like a dreamy kind of look in their eyes, almost like they're just half conscious.
Do you think it's possible that this stag lord has run into conflict with the yellow elves, and that maybe this is a curse or a punishment similar to what was put upon Lillibeth?
It's possible.
Wouldn't explain the tree unless it's part of it.
That seems like some sort of corruption. I mean, tell me that doesn't seem like the nag.
That reeks of the Nag Lord.
Feels almost pointless, but I'll go up and touch the tree to see if it radiates magic energy and if I turn into a deer.
We're off.
I will say yes.
Sure. So certainly something magical on him. That's all I can tell you. Nasty business.
Definitely not fairy magic.
It's good to know.
Do we know? Do we know if these doors are what we actually were supposed to bring the stuff to?
Yeah, I think so, right? What is the two trees?
Yep, it looks like the golden gate that likely leads to the ferry road that would go to the Earl of Yellow's realm.
But we need our wine.
Which we haven't found yet.
Mm-mm.
Do you think Topsy and the Friar would have the mindset of stay put so we could find them? Or do you think they would have the mindset of trying to find us and now we're all wandering around?
No, my brother is smart. He would stay still, I feel like. He would know that I cannot stay still.
This would be the point where we're like snap cut to the Friar and Topsy like wandering in the woods.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I know my brother. He's smart. I found these mushrooms.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think we should try to find them. Then we've at least secured the location of the doorway, which is good for us. All of this tree nonsense and deer nonsense, nothing we can do about it, in my opinion.
I mean, there's got to be there's got to be something we can do about this. This is some kind of corruption. There's some kind of something causing this.
So we need your brother. We need your brother.
It is bleeding. Maybe we could heal it.
I mean, if we can't heal you, we can't heal it, but maybe we can find the cause and it will heal itself once whatever's causing it is removed.
So maybe if we talk to the Earl of the Yellowwood or whatever his name is, we
Thinking
can
more,
bring the
we should
wine.
look around here a little more. See I mean, it's awful to behold, but maybe there's something here that can give us a hint to what's going on instead of just being like, let's get out of here right away.
Sure.
You
So
know, I mean, there's danger involved. There's danger involved for sure.
Well, and
there's
aren't
also you. Look at your wound.
I guess that's a good point. Kind of look
like
at
the
it
tree.
and be reminded again, yeah, of you know exactly that it looks like the tree.
As you bear the wound, you see like teeth in the hole of the bleeding
God.
wound of the tree, kind of like bear it themselves. They just kind of like protrude out from the bark. It
In the
seems to almost
tree?
be like reaching out, yeah, like they can't.
Oh God,
But all of a sudden, there's fangs that kind of encircle that hole.
it wants to.
I think we learned something.
I think it's the same type of corruption that's affected me.
And this is like a horror movie scene, right? With the heavy fog and everything lingering around, like doesn't help. You can't see much past this clearing.
I don't feel good about this. Geoffrey, I understand your chivalrous code has you wanting to help, but I'm a little worried without our compatriots that we may be in a bad position. I think we should get them and come back.
I agree with
I
that.
think so too.
We can definitely try to help these deer in
These
the
are
tree,
people.
but
These are elves. These are somebody.
we should help them.
Oh.
You're right, but I feel uncomfortable without the Friar here. It sounds sacrilegious for me to say that as a fairy.
Thomas, you hear that same sound you heard the night before. A large creature moving around in the fog and then
Oh,
stopping.
Jesus.
I say this thing is back. The thing from last night, it's back. Prepare yourselves.
This is the point. Like, do we Gandalf it? Like, flee, you fools, or what?
I think Run You Fools is probably a good. Yeah.
Gandalf it? Is it time to Gandalf it?
Let's Gandalf the hell out of
I'm
here.
Yeah.
with it. If you guys vote to Gandalf, let's Gandalf. 'Cause I'll
I'm-
follow. If you guys start running, I'm running.
I'm ready to run.
Let's put the body down and
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll
Can we put a note?
toss her body on the ground and head for the hills.
yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully the hills don't have eyes.
That's right. The hills have eyes.
As fate would have it, you flee, running from the source of your fear. As you are charging down away from this scene, you cease to hear the thing. It does chase you for a time, but at some point, it seems to stop pursuing, and you all find the cart. I rolled a 6 on your chance to get lost. So for once, things work out for you as you are trying to leave the scene. And I think I have to end the session there because when you reconvene with the others, you'll need to touch base with them and see what your plan is going forward, because it would seem that whatever that thing is an impediment to you delivering the wine, and the very things that you are trying to deliver the wine to are currently, presumably, based on the evidence, likely polymorphed and laying at the roots of that nasty tree. So there was a conversation about what to do next. And of course, there's self-interest at foot. If you don't deliver this wine, then you're out the payday for that and would have to find a different way to deal with the wine situation and sell it to someone else or whatever. There's a lot of things tied up in this next step of yours. So yeah,
Awesome.
hope you guys had fun. Kind of took some stuff from this book that I highly recommend called Into the Weird and Wild. It is an OSR book, but I would say almost everything in here, like the good stuff, is system agnostic. So if you need a book and you are doing a game that involves something like Dolmenwood or just like weird horror forest stuff, lots of great ideas to mine from that. So I think I used
Is that
it
where the wood grew came from too?
Yeah, no. That must be Gavin's idea. I was like, I thank God there's an image for this because that's perfect.
That's so good.
Although the thing that isn't in the book is like the why of it. So I was like, why would they do this? Is it? I decided to make it. There is a mossling thing nearby, so I was like, that's like the most sensible thing. Like,
They really just didn't explain. They're just like, this is just dookie. We're just dookieing it up. We're just throwing some dookies. That's it.
It's up to you. I guess GM, every GM can have their different explanation for why.
Nice.
Just keep thinking.
I think that
back.
makes. I'm very satisfied with that explanation. So I was like completely bought it. I was like, oh, that's where they like grow their babies or something. Like there's some value to them.
I mean, full disclosure, when I was younger, if you were looking for mushrooms, you were looking on cow pie. So
Right.
That's right.
I just assumed that,
Yeah.
Dookie was where the mushrooms grow. Period.
Yep.
That's where the good stuff is.
That's right.
Yeah, and I like I was trying to figure out what hex to have you lost in, and that seemed like the best one because I could have dropped you into a town, but I was like, with how many sessions we have left, I can't open up all these doors. As cool as it would be to visit the Mosslings in their town, it just wasn't going to work out.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You're the
Yep.
GM, and you make good choices on our behalf.
So I guess as we are coming to the conclusion, we will do some gratitude, and mine has to be to Lillibeth for accepting the deal with the devil stag. So I'm surprised that it got resolved as quick as it did, but it was a fun, at least brief moment of body horror to be trapped as a deer for a little bit.
Yeah, I almost just didn't do anything about it, but like when the poo started pointing and like jumping up and down, it just felt too like, okay, like this is gonna be the moment we're gonna fix it. Or we're never gonna fix it.
Yeah. I still say we should have ate the deer, though. That would have made more sense.
Thank you. I would come back as a different character, but thank you. I'm glad I'm not eaten, but thank you for thinking
Well,
that because that would have made so much sense.
I'm glad that you voiced that because I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do later. And I had prompted potentially you guys having done this, right? Because before you even went to the inn, I had you see one of the red deer.
Right?
And you could have shot it. And then it would have been it would have been your like, what the hell? Why is this guy an elf or whatever? But
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to throw my gratitude out to Lillibeth as well for accepting that, because I was going over in my mind if that would have been offered to Thomas, he probably wouldn't. He wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
Just to be honest.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta throw my gratitude out to Lillibeth because she did it to try to save Geoffrey. So,
Yep.
He's of course I am grateful and have gratitude for that. Now, I feel like this is what this guy does. He tells you what you want to hear so that you agree, so that I probably so you don't fight it, But your intentions were there, and that's good. It's just a bummer that I'm glad we got to fix it because I'm thinking about now, like if we didn't fix it then exactly, like we would have had this deer just following us for a while. It would have been very weird, especially for you. So yeah, you took a lot of risk. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree with that too. And I'll say, since already the choice of accepting it was given some some love, I'll throw it on then playing it out as the deer, and like having like the head nods and the head shakes and like pushing on the pack and everything. That was a lot of fun. Just kind of doing the role playing, so that was good.
Wow, I'm overwhelmed. And I would say that I would give my gratitude to everyone for playing out that whole, first of all, for playing out this Lillibeth hunting trip gone very bad, right? This is a Blair Witch territory hunting trip. And it was fun to be able to play this with you all. But I'm going to say to all three of you for thinking about A, boy, Lillibeth would want us to hunt that deer, and B, what it would taste like for breakfast was perfect. So I'm so glad you did that. It was a little bit hard to hear, but it was perfect. So thank you. Thank you for playing that out.
I just got to say, I think we're very lucky we've already resolved Thomas's curse, because I don't think he would have resisted. I think he would have jumped.
Nope.
Oh, that would have been. That would have been.
I'd have eaten you raw.
And then just think of all the potential of that for your guilt and role play.
That's exactly
awesome.
right. Yeah.
That might have been the rock bottom.
Yeah. You ate your party member.
You ate your party member.
You notice her tattoo on her ankle, and
He's
Yeah.
like, you know.
We now need to seek out a wizard for a forget me spell or an amnesia. Well, thanks
It didn't
everybody.
last-
fast, so I don't die next. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
that, and then I look down at myself, and I'm like,
Gonna get there.
Well, thanks one and all. Thank you all for playing. Thanks for everyone that is hanging out and still enjoying our Dolmenwood adventures. You know, by
Indeed.
the time we end all of this, I might have the Kickstarter fulfillment, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
We can all
might show
come
up.
on and say, look, it's here.
And then we'll be done. So, yeah. Thanks, everybody. We're going to call it a night here, and we'll see you next time. See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks.
Bye for now.
Night, everyone.
Good night.